And we are live. Welcome to the second episode of Questionable NHL, not the Platts Talk podcast. That's right. It's not Platts Talk. Oh, it's not Platts Talk. There we go. I'm here with Super Creeper. So Super Creeper, how are you today?
I'm fantastic.
You are fantastic. Now live on your channel.
Fantastic.
Ooh, right. I get to send out plenty of notifications to people. So every year we do a playoff bracket. Last year I did it with Dom, and it was a very interesting experience, to say the least. Very fun time as well. However, this year I thought, let's do it for Questionable NHL. Take a look at some of this shit. You know, let's see how it all goes here. Okay. Do you have any comments while I send out links on anything else, right? Like anything else in the NHL. I'm just gonna send Forza Pro go away. There we go.
I think that Jacob Markstrom is the best goalie to ever exist.
I just sent Forza Pro a picture of the podcast, and I just texted him go away.
That giveaway in the game.
File is bigger than 2 megabytes? What the hell do you mean file is bigger than 2 megabytes? What? Bro, it's a 4 megabyte file. Oh my god, that's gonna put the fear in you, bro? What the hell? What the hell? 4 megabyte file. 4 megabyte file. 4 megabyte file. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so scared. The file's 4 megabytes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Unacceptable. 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 And that's probably going to change the entire resolution of this picture. Yes, it does. Now you can see half of the... Yes. Just for record, guys, this is the same scene as Platts Talk. I don't care. I couldn't care less that it's the same picture. I'm sorry. I'm not going to change the branding and change it all for one thing, guys. I'm not going to do that. Anyways, continue, Jacob Markstrom.
Is the best goalie to ever exist. Like, that one giveaway led to basically the collapse of his team's playoff hopes. Was pretty
Is that
good.
what happened?
I mean, in the Nashville game, he didn't tend the goal. And, it wasn't very good. I mean, I guess the thing that really killed Calgary was Nick Ritchie in the shootout. But it was still pretty funny.
Why did they put Nick Ritchie in a shootout?
Because F Calgary, that's why. Fuck the management.
Bro!
Nick Ritchie in a shootout.
Do you just not like Calgary?
No, I just don't think that Daryl Sutter likes the management.
I don't know.
I actually don't like Calgary. I have to say Calgary Flames are unironically one of my least favorite teams, and I have no reason to justify it.
Oh yeah, because you went to go see them.
No, I didn't go to see Calgary. I've never seen Calgary.
Oh, I thought you did. Oh, I thought you did when you went out there.
Was it in Calgary? No, I didn't see the Calgary Flames. I saw the Calgary Saddle Dome, and it's like a piece of shit. But I've never actually seen the Flames play. But they're probably my least favorite team.
I have seen a certain number of teams. You've seen the Panthers, right?
I have seen the Panthers. The Panthers were fun because the crowd got like a little bit too loud and then like a little weird, and that's always kind of fun to watch.
I have seen who have I seen? Oh my god. I've seen the Red Wings, the Devils. I've seen I've seen 5 of the original 6 teams. I've seen the Red Wings, the Blackhawks, the Leafs, the Habs, and the Bruins.
Oh, how are the Habs? That sounds like that'd be fun.
That was fun. That was a fun one. And then it was Habs versus Lightning. It was just before COVID. Great game. I remember going over the winter break. Actually, I remember going to Montreal that year. It was really fun. Actually, I'm still waiting on New York. And then the other teams that I saw: New Jersey, Ottawa, Winnipeg. Because this was just who those teams would have been playing, right? Mm-hmm. And then Florida and Philly, I think. Was it?
See, the only teams that I've seen,
Philly, I remember
Red Wings, Leafs, Coyotes, Panthers, Buffalo, and then some other team that I can't remember.
All right, why don't we get into this bracket?
I was young for one of them, so I don't remember the other team.
Yeah. All right, why don't we get into this bracket? Who will choke? Here we go. All right.
Okay.
All right. So, why don't we start with a very fun series, a very dear series to my heart. Toronto versus Tampa Bay Lightning. Let's start it off right with a 4-3 for the Tampa Bay Lightning.
You can't pick Toronto. It's just,
I said last year I will never pick the Leafs to win a series again until they do it. And
I feel like the Leafs, if they weren't the Leafs, would win the series, but because they're the Leafs,
they're going to lose in 7. Last year I said they'd lose in 7, and I was right. Let's say it again. Now, look, this is their year to win because Tampa is not going to win. I don't think Tampa's even going to go to the finals this year.
No. Well, I mean, if Tanner Jeannot becomes healthy, then
no, but I seriously think that the Leafs are the better team in the series. I think they're the better team this year. And last year they were the better team. But last year they didn't choke. This year they're going to choke.
Well, last year they just lost.
They just lost last year. I really don't think that they're going to move on. Like I said, they will find a way to lose in a game 7. It'll be 4-3 Tampa. I don't think the Leafs are going to win with this team.
The question is, which Tampa Bay player is going to score a hat trick in Game 7 to eliminate the Leafs?
I'm going to go with Tanner Jeannot.
I'm going to say Darren Radish.
Oh, my God. Why don't we go back to the Atlantic Division, Boston versus Florida. So here's my thinking on Boston. Great season, NHL record, obviously, all that stuff. I don't think they're going to pull a 2019 Tampa Bay Lightning. I don't think they're going to lose in 4. I don't think they're going to win the Cup.
No, me neither.
I think they're going to win 2 rounds.
I don't think they're going to sweep Florida, though. I think it's going to be like 5. I think it's going to be at least 6. I think it's going to be close.
I was going to go 4-1 because Florida's terrible in the playoffs, right?
True.
If you want to go 4-2, I'd be fine with that.
I don't think any more, though. I don't think it's going to 7.
Do you want to go 4-2 or 4-1?
I'm going to say 4. Let's say 4-1.
We're going to go 4-1 on that one. I think that Florida... Honestly, I'm going to swear here. Or I won't. Here's what I got to say about Florida. The Tkachuk trade hurt both teams.
Oh, yeah, it really did. Somehow both teams lost.
Both teams are worse. Yeah. And we thought Calgary was going to be the winner of that trade. I think Florida has had a slightly better outcome, to be honest. Unless they can really put it together, right? Or if Calgary gets a good pick with that first, right? That's another option. The first pays off. Anyways, Boston, Florida, 4-1, I think. I think Boston is a great team. I think they'll win 2 rounds, but I don't see them making it. So that'll put Boston, right, and Tampa?
Yeah, I put Boston and Tampa.
All right. We'll come back to that.
Okay.
All right. Carolina and New York Islanders. Why do I feel like
I think New York.
I was going to say the same thing. I was going to say, I think it's going to go to 7. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely going to go to 7.
Carolina is great. They're a good team. Extremely injury prone. And the Islanders... The Islanders thrive in the playoffs.
And Carolina also has an issue with, like, dominating teams. They do take a hell of a lot of shots, but they never seem extremely dominant.
I think it's going to be New York. I know they're a second... I know they're a first wild card, I believe. But they were the second wild card and made it to the Final 4. I think they're gonna do something here. Like, you can't. Yeah, no,
the Islanders are really good in the playoffs.
I don't think they're gonna go to the 3rd round.
No, but who would they play in the 2nd round if they beat Carolina? Oh, the winner of the one that we haven't decided.
Yeah,
about yet.
So I'll say 4-3 for the Islanders.
Yeah, same.
All right. So far, we're agreeing. New Jersey, New York Rangers. I think it's gonna be the Rangers, and I say this because of playoff experience. The Devils have had a great season, but I don't expect them to do anything in the playoffs, to be honest.
Shesterkin's a better goalie.
Who's New York's or New Jersey's goalie? I don't even know.
Vito Vanacek.
Oh, it's Vanacek, yeah. Like, if you look at the points difference, I think it's not by much. Games played. Wait, where the hell is their points? Oh, 112 to 107. If you look at, you also have to take last 10 into account. The Islanders and the Carolina have had a decent last 10. Boston versus Florida. Who do you think they're going to start in net? Who's Florida going to start in net?
I really hope it's Lion.
Yeah, same. He's going to be the next Hamburglar.
Yeah. What happened to Hamburglar? Why did we just stop playing him? He was so good.
Because he wasn't good again. He reverted back to ECHL form, I guess. I don't know.
No, I don't think the Hamburglar was ever that bad though.
Let's look him up.
His career save percentage was .916.
He let's see.
Oh, he did play 6 games and had an .837.
He last played for the New Jersey Devils last season. He played 7 games, and
And
his GAA was 4.66.
Whoopsie.
And
Damn,
then he played
941?
2 games for Chelyabinsk in the KHL, and then he stopped.
Yeah, but he played for the 2021-2022 Montreal Canadiens and had a .920. So that's something.
These are some of the weirdest career stats I've ever seen. He played one game for the Avalanche in 2017-18 and had a .939 save percentage.
And that was it.
And then he goes to the Iowa Wild and has a .910. He was good in Ottawa, but that was really it, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had a .941 across 24 games in Ottawa. That's hilarious. He had a 1 save percentage in 1 game in Ottawa. Anyways, moving on to New Jersey, New York, 6 games or 7?
6 maybe.
I was gonna say 6. Yeah, I'll go with 6. I like that. 6-game series for these two teams. 6. No, the New York Rangers can't win 6 games. All right. New York Rangers. We'll move on. Where's the eraser? I'm just gonna. Oh my god, I can't spell NYR. All right, good enough. That's good enough, right? That looks fine. Okay. Colorado, Seattle. So Colorado is without Landeskog. He's injured.
Yeah, he is.
I think there's no way they don't win this. Watch them lose it now, but I really think they're gonna win.
Yeah, you think Colorado's gonna win?
Not the whole thing, but they're gonna win this series. I'll say.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the Kraken has a shot in hell.
Now the Kraken aren't a bad team. They got 100 points.
No,
Better than Tampa.
Although they could do I don't think they're gonna do a Vegas Golden Knights and just win.
6 games.
Yeah.
All right. 4-2.
I mean, their lead scorer is Jared McCain. So.
Thanks, Leafs. Good job, guys. Oh my God. Dallas, Minnesota. Dallas 7.
Yes, definitely.
Because first year Peter DeBoer, he will take you far in the playoffs, and he won't do much else.
Why does somebody talk about the fact that the Minnesota Wild can't seem to win a playoff series?
Because they're not located in Toronto.
True.
They're not located
Also,
in the epicenter of the hockey universe.
I know that this is irrelevant now, but didn't Pittsburgh go on like a 5-year playoff win drought?
A 5-year playoff? Yeah, they did. And that drought's going to get even longer.
But nobody talked about the fact they lost in the first round 5 years in a row. It's only the fact that Toronto.
No, people did. People did talk about it with Pittsburgh. People
much.
in Pittsburgh talked about it. You watch Urinating Tree. He talked about it. Let's give a quick clap for Pittsburgh. 1 point out of a playoff spot. If you didn't lose to Chicago, you would have made it. You would have made it if you didn't lose to Chicago, guys.
Yeah, but Sidney Crosby finally played a full 82 games. They finally got their money's worth on him.
Wait, this is the first time he's played 82 games?
This is the first time he's played 82 games.
What? No way.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, if you look at his career.
Wait, no way.
Yeah, he's
60,
always played 81.
bro.
This is the first time.
Why did he play 81 games in 2010? And he played 80. Oh my god.
2017, 2018.
Yeah, 2017-18. He played 82 games.
Damn.
Wow, that's really, really depressing that they couldn't win when he was even there.
No, that is sad.
All right, give up. Dallas is gonna win.
Uh-huh.
All right, Vegas and Winnipeg. No way Winnipeg has a chance in hell.
I just hope Winnipeg loses. They don't deserve it.
I mean, I don't mind Winnipeg as a team,
No,
but there's no way they win. They have 95 points compared to Vegas. Vegas on their last 10 their last 10s are actually very similar. Except Vegas
but
has lost all
Winnipeg
those
was-
games in overtime.
Wasn't Winnipeg like third in the league at one point, and then barely made it into the playoffs?
Yep.
Yeah.
Also,
They
another
just fall
clap
apart.
for Calgary. Shouldn't have lost to Chicago. Yeah. 4-0, 4-1. Vegas. I think Vegas is gonna move on. I'm not gonna pick them to win because every time I pick Vegas to win, they lose. So they're not gonna win the cup.
Kyle O'Connor. Damn. Lead score.
I don't know, but Winnipeg is such like we're talking about.
They should be
Winnipeg.
good.
Like they can do stuff in the playoffs, but they can also get swept by the Habs. So they can also get swept by the Habs. So you know.
Yes, but they didn't let Jake Evans score that empty net goal. That was all that mattered. They did get swept, but my God, they were not getting an empty netter scored on them.
I know, that was terrible. Okay, like 4-1, 4-2?
Yeah, 4-1, 4-2. They also do have Connor Hellebuck, though, so he could probably win a game.
Who's in that for Vegas? Jonathan?
No, isn't it Logan Thompson?
I don't know.
Does Vegas have a goalie?
4-2. No,
Mm-hmm.
because there's a world where Winnipeg wins this.
Vegas, I just need to see Vegas Golden Knight goalies.
Who's in net for them?
I knew that Fleury was in there for them, but not anymore. He hasn't been playing. Wow, they have a lot.
4-1. 4-1,
They
4-2.
They should put Quick in just for fun.
Is Thompson playing? Is he
I hope Thompson's playing.
4-1 or 4-2? Your pick.
4-2.
Okay, sure. Edmonton, LA, 4-3 Edmonton. Do it again.
Yeah.
LA is a better team than they were last year, but Edmonton is Edmonton. Like, you have McDavid on a career year, but, wait.
I feel like Edmonton has a shot at the cup this year.
I know, but I also feel like Edmonton has an equally good chance of choking.
Yeah, they do. They are Edmonton.
But, well, last year they did go on a run.
Last year they didn't choke, and I thought they were going to choke. Last year I would have put all my money on LA.
But LA, like, how good are they?
I don't know. LA had a goaltender issue, right?
Yeah. But Edmonton, I just looked at Edmonton's last 10. They're 9-0-1. And LA is 5-5-0. Edmonton is hot right now. 4-3.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, Edmonton does have Connor McDavid, so he beats Anze Kopitar by like 70 points. Holy crap.
Oh my. All right. Boston and Tampa.
Boston.
I will go with Boston. It pains me to say this because, one of my old friends growing up, you guys know Lamborghini 1475, huge Bruins fan. So like we'd get together and watch games at my place when the Bruins played the Leafs, right? We get together and watch it. All out war. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll say Boston. I will. Something tells me that Tampa's last 10 are bad. They'll be coming off momentum, but they'll be tired from Toronto. They're going to be burned out. 4-2.
Yeah. It's just the fact that Tampa has a harder first round.
Yeah,
and
because
they're
that series against Toronto will be tooth and nail. I think Toronto's going to do a great job in games. I'll go with 1. Normally they win game 1, then they win game 3, right? They alternate.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah, they'll win game 1, then they'll
Uh-huh.
win game 3, then they'll win game 5, I think, is what's going to happen. They always win game 5.
Doesn't Toronto normally win 2 in a row and then lose the other one?
No, I don't think so. I think that they'll alternate.
Yeah, I think they're going
Or
to do
they'll go up
exactly
3-0
what happened
and get
last year.
reverse swept. I can see that happening too.
That's what they got to do. They got to get reverse swept.
Okay, here's the thing with the Leafs case.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is getting fired if they don't make it past the first round. Who are they going to bring in as their coach and GM? Ron Hextall is free. Brian Burke can come back.
Because that worked so well before.
Is Randy Carlisle still coaching?
Why? How come when you Google Kyle Dubas, his marriage location comes up?
Is David Clarkson? Is he back? Can he play again?
Honestly, that might be what it takes.
Yeah, maybe. All right, Islanders Rangers.
Ooh.
Rangers, I think.
Yeah, I think Rangers too.
I honestly feel like the Rangers could win.
Yeah, the Rangers could go far.
Well, here's the thing. I have the East winning this year. Because realistically, if we look at the teams that we have in the West, I think Edmonton's going to win the West. And the Rangers are going to win the East. And I think the East is better than the West.
Yeah. My one issue with the Rangers
that.
winning,
I think in this series, though, the Rangers are going to win. Mm-hmm. Hard-fought series, 7, because the Islanders.
Yeah.
And the Islanders always take you to 7.
My one issue with the Rangers is that I never want to hear "It's Showtime" on Broadway ever again.
Same. Don't worry. Just same. I hate that. I hate it so much.
It's Showtime on Broadway. Oh my god, nobody cares.
You want to say 4 or 3?
Yeah, 7.
I think 7 for sure. All right, Colorado, Dallas. Okay.
I think Colorado have a bad history with the second round.
They do. And, Pierre DeBoer, deep playoff run, right?
It's got to happen.
I mean, Colorado's better, but if everything is telling me to say Colorado, but there's a huge part of me that wants to say Dallas.
Peter DeBoer, deep playoff run.
But Dallas had their season. They had their chance. They had their fluke run already, right?
Right, and they lost.
Like, Colorado has been on but so has Dallas.
But if you look at Peter DeBoer's coaching history, lost in finals, lost in round 3, lost in round 3, lost in round 3. He's either out of playoffs or lost in finals or round 3, except for 2016, 2017.
And what did they do that year?
He lost in the first round.
So we're going to say Colorado's going to be the team to choke them.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. This is hard because I feel like Colorado's the better team.
Oh, Colorado is a better team. But if we're looking at Peter DeBoer's seasons, then he's going to lose in round 3. Like, I feel like Edmonton will beat Colorado, but I don't know if Edmonton will beat Dallas. If I'm being dead honest with you, I feel like Dallas could get a fluke run going. Like, I don't know why. It's just something about them is like, are they going to fluke it?
The Dallas Stars are another team that I don't like simply because it's Dallas. Nothing against Texas, but why do you have a hockey team in Texas?
Well, it's better than Arizona.
True.
Mullet Arena, boys. Mullet Arena!
I don't know why they got rid of Mike Smith. Mike Smith could lead Edmonton to the finals.
What do you want to say? How has Colorado historically done? They've always lost 4-2 in the second round, right? Did 4-2?
I feel like, hasn't Colorado played Dallas in the second round and then lost to Dallas in the second round?
Yeah, in the bubble!
So are we thinking it's going to be the same thing?
Yeah, sure. Dallas, Pierre DeBoer. All the way,
Dallas.
Vegas, Edmonton. Gonna be Edmonton. I think that...
What the hell happened here? Colorado scored 237 goals to Dallas's 180 goals during that. Wow.
All right. Vegas, Edmonton.
Yeah, Vegas, Edmonton. Edmonton.
I mean, but Vegas has also always made it to the third round.
True, but McDavid has 153 points.
And by this point, Logan Thompson is going to be injured again, and they'll be starting Jonathan Quick.
Yeah, but, I mean, what other players... Actually, this year, Edmonton Oilers kind of popped off. Is it just Connor McDavid that all of these 50-point players decided to become 120-point players?
Yeah, I'll go with Edmonton 6 or 7. But we already have a couple series going to 7 right now.
Yeah, we can't have every single series go to 7.
Right now we have New York gonna go through the playoffs in like 7 games every single time and win.
Here, this year, what? The Oilers have beaten Vegas 3 times, so it's 3-1. 7-4, 4-3, 4-3,
How has
4-3.
Colorado done against Dallas?
Habs versus Stars. Stars. 5-2. It's Colorado has won 2 games. The Stars have won 3 games. The Stars have won 1.
All right, 4-2 Dallas. They've won 1 game.
They've won 1 game. They can do it 3 more times.
4 more times.
Well, I mean, they did beat them 7-3.
Yeah, blowout. All right, Vegas Edmonton 6. If we say Logan Thompson gets injured in game 3.
Yep, and then we have to put in Jonathan Quick.
I can't believe they traded him.
I can't believe he never went to Ohio. He just stayed home.
Oh my god. All right. Boston versus New York Rangers.
Ooh.
I don't...
So I feel like Boston's better here. I don't feel like this is where Boston chokes, but they have to choke at some point.
I don't think they're going to make the finals.
No, I don't want them to make the finals. But I also
none of the teams this year feel stand out except for the Oilers. Though to me, the Oilers is the only team that feels stand out, and the Bruins. But I think both of them are going to choke. I think this year's Stanley Cup final is going to be really underwhelming.
Also, the Rangers have yet to win against the Bruins this year. Like, period. Not even in the preseason.
Well, I don't think Boston's going to win, though. But look at their bracket. Like, they have such an easy bracket.
Can we somehow say that both teams lose?
But, here's the thing. Showtime on Broadway!
Heck yeah! Rangers lose. I can't hear anybody say Showtime on Broadway again.
Wait, I don't know. I really don't know. Because I feel like New York could. But, they also have such a grueling bracket. Now, mind you, so did Tampa last year, right?
Yeah, but it's Tampa in the playoffs on their 3-game cup streak. Plus, they had Corey Perry, so they had to go to the finals and lose.
What if Tampa beats Boston? But no,
because I don't think Vasilevsky's. I mean, Vasilevsky's the best goalie in the world, but I don't know. I don't know if he's that good. I mean, he's good.
Because Tampa has a real risk of losing to Toronto. They do. But I just don't want to bet against... I just don't want to bet for Toronto. Because it's Toronto, right?
I mean, Linus Allmark
no
was a
Toronto
9th
teams
too.
are good. But, Boston's going to choke. We know that. They're not going to make the final.
No. But Boston has Nick Foligno on the team. So... Boston has more depth. Boston has an insane amount of depth.
But they're going to choke.
Yeah. New York also has okay depth. Oh, wow. Jake Lishkin.
Look, everything is telling me,
Are you going to put the Leafs in?
For Boston?
No. Are you going to put the Leafs in Tampa and then somehow the Leafs beat Boston? Honest to God, if the Leafs can beat Tampa, I think they could beat Boston.
Yeah, if the Leafs beat Tampa, then it's going to be the Leafs in that position. I think if the Leafs beat Tampa, they go to the final. Because I think they need to beat one to get momentum going, and then they've been there, done that. I think the next one's going to be easier. I think they've gone... I think this year with Boston, they might have split the season series. I'll be honest.
No, with Boston, they've won 1 game. Boston's run the rest. Well, it was close, though. Except for the one where they lost 5-2. That was not very close.
I think there's a realm that they beat Tampa, and they take Boston in 7. But there's also a realm where they beat Tampa and they lose to Boston in 7 again, and that would be really funny.
There's also one where they beat Tampa and then get swept by Boston. And honestly, at that point, I don't even
No, they won't
care.
get swept. If this team loses, they're going down in 7.
Wait, well, at least have to go down in 7. That's how the Leafs do.
They have to. That's what they do. Yeah.
The Leafs could play like the 1980s Oil. No, what was the 1980s? What was the 1980s New York Islanders? The ones that won all those cups, and they'd lose in 7.
Yeah. Look, New York has to fight to get here, but if Boston
you
chokes,
just don't want. You just think that Boston's going to choke.
Don't you agree?
Yeah, I
with
feel
me?
like Boston can't make the final, but I also don't think that New York should make. Yeah, fine. I agree with you. New York's going to win.
Wait, no, but wait. Here's the problem. Look at choker labels. Boston has President's Trophy curse. New York doesn't have the capability to win. Peter DeBoer doesn't win, and Edmonton will choke. Who is gonna win?
All of them are gonna lose.
Who is gonna win? This bracket is terrible. Who is going to win? Like, I'm pretty confident in our first rounds, right?
No, our first round seems good. Our second round seems good. But now we have all the kind of not joke teams left, but we have all the curse teams left.
Like, because I don't think Edmonton will win. Like,
no, I don't think
to me,
gonna win either.
The way I look at it, let's do the West first. Edmonton makes the final.
But I think Edmonton's going to get swept in the final.
All right, bye, Force.
I just feel like that's a very Edmonton thing to do.
They'll win a game. I think Edmonton's going to make the final.
No, I don't think Edmonton's going to win a game. I think Edmonton's going to do a Colorado Avalanche where they just completely fucking implode.
I spelled Edmonton wrong. That's great. Because look, here's the thing. All right, so the only team that doesn't have 4 megabytes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. Oh, okay. I thought I broke the stream. No, never mind. I didn't. Okay. The only team that doesn't have some kind of massive choker label on them is New York.
Mm-hmm.
Because last year New York lost. Right?
But did New York choke last year?
No, New York didn't choke. They lost. They
I
played
just remember
Tampa.
being
Didn't they go to
pissed that
7?
lost. Yeah, they went to 7.
And like they have Kane this year, they have Tarasenko.
No, they went to 6. But New York was leading at one point. That was what it was. New York was leading, and it was like the first time New York beat Vasilevsky in twice in a row, which is the first time that had like happened since the dawn of man. And then they went on to lose every single game. They lost 4 in a row.
Okay. Part of me thinks if Boston chokes, it's not going to go. Because, okay. We're confident in the West.
Tampa, yes.
We're confident in the West.
Peter DeBoer cannot go like lower than the 3rd round, but he also can't win the 3rd round.
He's done it once. And you want to know what happened? They lost to the Penguins, who aren't here. If the Penguins aren't winning, Peter DeBoer ain't either. The West is set in stone, and I think we can agree. Okay, this is the series. If Boston wins, Edmonton wins the cup. I don't see Edmonton winning.
No.
Because playoff success, right, and Edmonton don't go together. I'll be honest, playoff success and any of the Canadian teams don't go together.
No. I feel like Winnipeg still has the best shot at being the first Canadian team to win a cup, and that's really saying something.
I agree with you, actually. New York in 6 and then 4-1 New York wins.
Yep.
No,
I think New York's going to win in 4. I feel like
against Boston. Wait.
No.
What's the
No,
okay.
I feel like
are we confident 4-2 New York? And this is where Boston's going to choke.
Yes, this is where Boston's going to choke. And then I say that Edmonton implodes in on itself and loses 4 games in a row.
No, they're not the Leafs.
No, yeah, that's what they did last year. Everybody was saying, oh, it's going to go to 7 or 6. It's going to be real close. Actually, I don't know how Edmonton got there last year. I don't know why people were saying that Edmonton was going to the final.
Oh, shit. The stream says it has no data on the bit rate. Okay, we're not frozen. Okay. I think we're fine. Okay. We're not going to give Edmonton one. I think it's going to be a really bad final.
Oh, it's going to be an
Because
atrocious final.
look at the teams that we have here. None of them are good. I feel like
no matter who goes to the final, it's going to be a bad final.
Last year was a great final. Like last year.
Uh-huh.
I don't think we're going to get that, but I also don't think Edmonton's going to win no games.
No, I think it's going to be more like a Montreal Canadiens Tampa Bay thing.
Where they're going to win one.
They're going to give them one, and then we're all going to get really hyped, and then they're going to get destroyed the next game. I said, Montreal just kind of distressingly lost. I want it to be like one really close win, and then like an 8-0 blowout.
Won and that series, that would have been so funny.
They come back.
They come back against the team. Because, like, they should not... Here's the thing. That season, Montreal was extremely deceiving because they didn't have Price for most of the year. So, when you looked at their standings at the very beginning of the year, they were close to Toronto. Like, they were a clear-cut second, and they were better than everyone else. I think that they were actually deceiving that year, and they were better than they were supposed to be. However, I think there's only one clear-cut champion here. The Arizona Coyotes.
Heck
Put them
yeah,
in.
dude.
Mullet Arena. No, just kidding. New York Rangers. I don't think New York's going to win, but, like, I don't know who else will, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like...
Well, I don't know who has the best shot at winning. I feel like Edmonton just on paper has the best shot at winning, but they are the Oilers.
I'm going to go 4-1. 4-1 New York. We're going to go with that?
I feel like, yes. I feel like Carolina would have a good chance at winning, but I don't think that they're going to beat the Islanders.
Yeah. I think because...
Toronto could win, but Toronto can't get passed around.
If Toronto gets passed around, they can win, but they're not going to get passed around.
No, if Toronto gets passed around, they're my favorites to win the cup, but they ain't getting passed around.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, same with, like, Winnipeg. I just don't think they're good enough. But, like, is there a round where Winnipeg beats Vegas? No.
No, I don't think that Vegas is going to win because, again, they're Vegas. None of these teams seem
I can
like
see
the only
Vegas.
outstanding team.
Wait. Is there a round where Vegas beats Edmonton? No. Because I think it'd be really funny if Vegas beats Edmonton and then Peter DeBoer loses to the team that fired him.
No, this is the only outstanding team. Like the only Colorado Avalanche of this year is the fucking Edmonton Oilers, and they're not gonna win.
I think we're fine with this bracket. All right. I mean, yeah. Let's go through a rationale of some of the other teams that are not here. All right, because we got a bit of time still. Let's talk about some of our other teams. All right, Pittsburgh. Woo! Your time has ended. They need to rebuild.
They do.
There's not much else to say. The core's aging. Get some better depth. Don't lose 2 players in an expansion draft. Oh, yeah, here's our bracket, guys. New York going to win, right? New York, it goes to New York. I'm going to actually save that bracket, and I'll just show you guys the display that doesn't have my screen in it for the rest of the stream, so you can see the wonderful bracket that I made. And let's save that to my OneDrive over here. And 2023 NHL Playoff Bracket. If you want, let's pull up last year's bracket. Actually,
yo, the Penguins lost to the Blackhawks and then went and lost to the Blue Jackets. I don't remember them losing to the Blue Jackets after.
Oh my god, I found last year's bracket. Oh my god, we were close. The one I did last year, we're gonna show this, okay? Because last year we were close. Let's see here.
Who did you say was gonna win last year?
Tampa.
Oh,
I said Colorado at the beginning of the year though, but I switched it to Tampa.
Yeah, no, Tampa looked like they could have.
All right, so let's see here. I said Florida, Washington 4-2 Florida. We got that right. Toronto, Tampa 4-3 Tampa. Got that. Carolina, Boston 4-3. We got that. No, so that's 3 series that I got right.
Mm-hmm.
New York, Pittsburgh. I said 4-3, or I said 4-2. It ended up being 4-3. Colorado, Nashville was 4-0. I said 4-1. Minnesota, St. Louis was 4-2. I got that. That was the first series I got wrong. I said Minnesota would win. They didn't. Calgary, Dallas was 4. I said was 4-3. That was wrong. Edmonton, LA. That was wrong as well. Florida and Tampa. Oh right, I forgot. Florida got swept that year.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tampa. Okay, so I had Tampa going on as right. Carolina, New York. I said Carolina was going to win, but they lost because all their goalies got injured again. And then, yeah. And then Tampa, I had beating that series not right. Went to the final, all that stuff. We know how that ended.
I had Nashville beating in mine, I had Nashville beating the Avalanche. So I was wrong from, like, game 4.
Oh, my God. Colorado, I had beating Minnesota. They did beat St. Louis in the same number of games, but Calgary, I had beating Edmonton, and they did not do that. Colorado and Tampa made the finals, and I had Tampa winning in 7 for a third in a row. I don't know where a lot of my older brackets are. I don't know where they all went. Oh my God, what the?
It was EA predicted that Pittsburgh Penguins would be the Stanley Cup champions this year.
What?
Yep. That just shows how good their sim engine is.
All right, let's move on to other teams that are in the race, and all that fun stuff. Okay, Buffalo, great season from Buffalo. Mm-hmm. They also finished 1 point out of a playoff spot, so sucks to be them, but
because they lost to Florida.
Yeah, good season from Buffalo. Honestly, I think that's
next year.
I think they make it next year, and I think
if we can just get rid of what's the month they always choke in? December.
Yeah, I think that teams like Tampa are gonna start dropping out soon. I could see the Leafs dropping out of the playoffs if they don't win this year.
If the Leafs don't win this year, they're gonna go into a rebuild.
I don't think they're gonna rebuild. They're gonna try and retool first, but if they don't win this year, Matthews isn't gonna resign.
No. Is Matthews going to resign anyways, or is he going to do a Gaudreau or a Kachuk?
I think he will resign if they go far this year. Yeah. Anyways, Ottawa, also a great season, I think. It was not pure disappointment, so good job to Ottawa. And Chicken Trade, cool. Good job, I guess. Mm-hmm. Detroit still decided to sell. Nice. So they still got a lot of work to do, but
it's the Zimmer plan. I don't actually think he has a plan.
It wasn't a bad year.
No, the Yimmer. What the
Yzer plan?
Yeah, I had a moment there.
The Yzer plan and the Shannon plan both have not worked. So don't let Red Wings players be GMs. Mm-hmm. Washington, I am good on them for recognizing that their window's over. Mm-hmm. Because Pittsburgh sure didn't. Philly, weren't they in first for a couple weeks?
Yeah, no, they were undefeated because of what's his name, John Travolta, and then whatever the hell his name is, and then it didn't work. God, he's such a horrible coach, but I love him so much.
Yeah, Montreal, I kind of want them to get Bedard. I think that would be cool. But I think they're too good for that. Anyways,
unfortunately,
Columbus,
my God, Montreal lost every single one of its players again.
Yeah, I kind of don't like the idea of all of their players getting season-ending surgery, so that way they can play garbage players for the entire playoffs or for the entire thing, and then they don't have to, right? They don't have to worry about.
Imagine being a Montreal Canadian player. You just wake up one day and the doctor's taking off your leg. You're gonna need season-ending surgery for this. Try to go into practice. Some guy jumps out, beats you up. All right, season-ending surgery. Let's go.
Oh my God, Columbus, nah. I mean, it would be cool if they got Bedard because they need a player, like an impact player. And I think if they do get Bedard, they will make the playoffs. But
if you die, do you go into LTIR?
Probably.
Has this become a strategy?
So that way they. Let's not finish that. I don't want to get canceled. Anyways,
kill Kucherov.
No. Shut up. Winnipeg, or sorry, they made it. Calgary. Let's just move on. They need to sell everything.
Calgary just needs to fire their coach.
Yeah, and that I think they need to sell. They're not going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Nashville. You know what?
They nearly won with a team of high schoolers.
Here's the thing with Nashville. They were selling at the deadline, and they barely missed the playoffs. Props to them. Vancouver, fuck you. That is all I have to say. I am so happy that this team started doing too good to get Bedard, because I definitely don't want them to after the way they treated Boudreaux.
Mm-hmm.
St. Louis.
Who's your leading scorer? Oh, of course.
Kuzmenko.
Elias Pearson. Then JT Miller.
St. Louis.
Bennington.
Enjoy your next 50 years of suffering, I guess. Arizona, man, you guys got on a bit of a hot streak there. They're too good to get Bedard.
What's Arizona's plan? Because you can't tank for the first place every single year.
Eventually, the prospects will develop.
No, they won't, because they keep trading them. Every single time they have a prospect who seems to be developing, they trade them away.
That's true. San Jose.
I think they're going to be fine.
Erik Karlsson had more points than Mitch Marner, and he's on a much worse team. All you gotta say that one. Chicago, another team that I'm so glad they didn't make it, but I also really don't want them to get Bedard after the whole like the whole sexual abuse thing in Chicago. I definitely don't want them to get Bedard. And it sucks because I remember cheering for them during their runs, and that was like, I'm like, what the hell? That was very not cool. Anyways,
well, nobody knew.
Anaheim, get Bedard.
Hopefully.
Bedard and Zegras would be awesome.
That would be cool.
And I think that's it. So all in all, our bracket has the New York Rangers winning. And I think the biggest surprises in our playoff bracket, we'll take a look here. I think if we got biggest surprises, it would be Carolina. I think New York Islanders are going to be an upset team. Boston's not going to win. I think that Colorado's going to get back to losing in the second round, especially without Landeskog, who he's gone for the whole playoffs. Edmonton is going to self-implode come the Stanley Cup Finals. And Gary Bettman will for sure be booed upon giving the Stanley Cup.
Yeah. Okay. I got to go, but that sounds good.
Perfect timing. All right. That's going to have this podcast. If you did enjoy it, please really like, subscribe, and turn notifications so you never miss my videos. That's going to have this video. Thank you for joining us for the podcast. That's going to have this video. Thank you so much for watching. And